Hello, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. This is Renae Jarrett with Not Sorry for the Story, an unapologetic take on current affairs right out of Canada. If you're new to Not Sorry for the Story, thank you for coming on board. I see that there have been some more follows and a lot of likes for those past couple of videos. A big shout out to I Am Sarah Swain for that share. So very helpful, so encouraging, and thank you for being a part of this community. I'm going to get right into it, and I want to tell you what I saw in regards to the Deputy Prime Minister and the incident that took place with her when she was entering into an elevator with others, and a Canadian, possibly an Albertan, came up to her and started swearing at her. Two things I saw. Number one, the reason that this is getting so much publicity right now is because they're trying to deflect and distract from the aspect that the Deputy Prime Minister had no security detail with her visibly in that video. And this was the first thing that struck me. I was like, do they not understand what time it is in Canada? Do they not understand the atmosphere that they've created? I don't know where the Prime Minister or Deputy Prime Minister should be allowed to walk alone at this time. She represents the Prime Minister. When people see her, they see him. When people think of her and her being the Minister of Finance, they think of inflation. This is not a time for her to be walking about like she's Christia. She's not Christia anymore. She's the Deputy Prime Minister of Canada and the Minister of Finance. And that could have gone very badly. So first of all, I want to give thanks that it didn't. Really. And when the Prime Minister says that we need to have a huge reflection on the kind of nation that we want to be, and it is the tone of our nation is set, the tone of our democracy and our political debates is set by those that are sent to Ottawa to serve their communities. Well, Prime Minister, listen to those words again. Everyone else is quite aware of the atmosphere that you have set. You belittled Canadians, calling them a small fringe minority and other names. You refused to sit down and have a conversation with them that brought forth such a great emergency in our land because you wouldn't have a conversation with them. Not truckers, not trucker convoy, not freedom convoy, not freedom movement, Canadians. You refused to have a conversation with Canadians, and that set an atmosphere. Tell me where on earth there is another nation where a leader, the top leader, has flags about him that says F the Prime Minister. There is a tone that has been set in this nation. And yes, we can go back and forth and say, oh, it's you're to blame, you're to blame. That's the oldest story. Went right back to the garden of blame. No, but we have to take responsibility. If you set an atmosphere as a leader, as you said, you have to expect that there is going to be fruit from that. So when I see them making all this hype and say there should be clear condemnation about what happened to the Deputy Prime Minister, really, they're trying to deflect from the fact that she was not properly protected and deflect from the fact that an atmosphere has been set by them as our leaders. This is the fruit. Let's turn it around while we still can. Thank you for watching Not Sorry for the Story. We'll see you next time. Until then, stand on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong, and do everything in love.